My husband and I have been married for a very long time. We've been married for 28 years this year. We had plenty of money. He did want to elope. I made him have a wedding, but it was small. It was okay. And my husband and I, we're getting up there, and birthdays were I'm embracing middle age. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool to be middle aged because you can see what stupid mistakes everybody else is making that you already made. It's kind of fun. I've had to change my magazine subscriptions though, y'all. I used to get People magazine, but I don't know any of the people in People. Who are these people? I don't know. My favorite magazine right now is still Garden and Gun. And people up here don't really know that this is a real magazine. It is published in Charleston, South Carolina. It is for middle-aged Southern women who like to pull weeds and contemplate who we want to shoot right in the head. And it's true. We want to shoot at least 5 people in the head every day. But we don't do it because that's murder. That's wrong. We know it's wrong. So what do? Somebody pisses us off, we call up our friends, and we go to our walking groups. And you will see groups of women walking down a sidewalk. Just don't approach them. They're doing the Lord's work. Leave them alone. And my husband will always say, why don't you just go for a run by yourself? I'm like, I can't. We're saving lives. This is why serial killers are always men. They don't have a walking group to go to. And they have all these bad thoughts. It comes out as murder. We prevent murders in our walking group. We prevented 3 murders in our neighborhood this morning alone. One of them was yours. He's a good guy, though. No, 28 years, I still love him dearly. He gives good presents. A few years ago, he gave me a bike for my birthday, which I still love. He said, just go down and pick it out of the bike shop. It'd be great. So I went down to Portland to the store we buy our bikes from. And this nice young man named Curtis waited on me. He was so sweet. He was about 23 years old. And he said, just ride the bike in the parking lot. Tell me which one you like. I said, great. Came in, I said, Curtis, I really like this bike, but I don't like this bicycle seat. It hurts me. To his credit, this young man knew what I was talking about. He goes, no, Ms. Morgan, we can change it out. I'll be right back. He comes back, y'all, from the room back there with another seat that looked just like this uncomfortable, sad seat I just got off of, except this one had a groove down the middle. It's a little narrow groove. And he said, see, this one's for girls. I said, okay, Curtis, yes, that's for girls. I'm not a girl. I'm a mother. I have created 3 human beings inside my body, and I have pushed them out of the part of my body that's going to be sitting on this bicycle seat. So what I'm going to need you to do, Curtis, is try again. What I need is a big wide seat with like some springs on it and some sort of a soothing gel insert. Because this part of my body needs a vacation, Curtis. Well, this boy just turned bright red and ran away. He ran away. Now, I thought he was going to come back with a good seat, but what he came back with was actually, he didn't come back. The owner of the store came back. And he's a guy that I kind of know. It's not, it's not a big town. He said, Curtis says you have a question. I said, yes, sir, I have a question. I like this bike. I want to buy this bike, but I don't like the bike seat. It hurts me. He said, how many kids do you have? And I said 3. He said, I'll be right back. And he came back with the holy grail bike seat. It had springs on it. It had a soothing gel. Angels were singing. And he presented it to me like a bottle of wine. He said, see, I think you're going to like this seat. My wife, Barbara, has this seat. I think she's in your walking group. It's free. It's free.